I'm judging these appropriately and kindly. Today, I have a game for you called Wanderstop. This game caught my eye. It's very much something I would not play, but it is from the creator that created both the Stanley Parable and the Beginner's Guide, which are two games that I absolutely loved and had a lot of choices. They were narrative. So this is, I believe, another game by him that is a narrative cozy game, as it's described. But I'm really excited to play it. This game is called Wanderstop. Thank you for playing the Wanderstop demo. Please be aware that your progress in the demo will not transfer to the full game once it launches this March 11th. Oh, that's only in like 9 days. We appreciate your understanding. We hope you enjoy Ivy Road. I didn't have a mouse. I didn't mean to start that, but I guess Ivy Road presents. I don't think I've ever heard of Ivy Road.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared.
I would feel scared if a sword stabbed through me.
But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control.
I don't know. If I
That
got stabbed in the
feeling right
stomach,
there.
I don't think I could come back
The
from
moment
that.
when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost?
This
How?
lady is getting stabbed.
No.
A lot.
I must have gotten sloppy, complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid. But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak.
Stop stabbing this poor lady!
I'm a failure. A failure. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Wanderstop. You know, honestly, I was expecting a cozy game, which it still might be. That being said, it looks pretty good. Feels good. And I love the music again and the art style, so that's always a plus. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to, rest a moment. Wow, I'm tired. Keep moving. No. We keep moving. Right. I can't slow down. I can't hesitate. Hesitation is why I lost those fights. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait. What's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? Ah! I can't carry it. Stop this at. Alta, pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at this pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. And as soon as I find her, I'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could, hang on. No, we keep moving. Right, don't stop. Keep moving. This is exactly what it took to become undefeated. As long as I prove myself to Master Winters, she'll know what to do next. She'll, oof. She'll fix me. She'll fix all of this. Right? I can be fixed. Hey, are you going through some trauma, lady? I don't think you need a master. I think you need a therapist. Hello. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. Ugh. My goodness, you're not feeling well. I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Oh, what a beautiful home. Say, Boro, would very much like a cup of tea? Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. Are you having a name as well? Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see. Right there in front of us. As long as I'm making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? Now. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait. You carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I'm still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. I have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved that sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up. Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just a normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. Of course not. It's just a sword. I can lift the sword. Of course not. It's just a sword. Indeed. We are in agreement that it is a sword. It is the normal weight. Maybe asking what brought you here to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So, for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea? The making of tea, it is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. I'll be leaving here soon. Say nothing. Ah, only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat. Only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You run back into the woods. Yes, it's true. Or you could briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do you feel like you have an answer right away? I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me, and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please, take your time and be well. So is it just me, or is Boro just trying to get, like, free work for the day? I'm not trying to make him out to be the bad guy, but I'm just gonna make your tea for you. Wait. It's always the sensitivity, man. Every game. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Trolls. Everything else looks fine. DAWS? DAWS? Does anybody else call WASD DAWS? I've never heard of it described as DAWS. Hold shift to run or use alt to toggle running on and off. Okay. I'm assuming this is the cozy part of the game. Chickens! Chicken penguins! Half chicken, half penguin. I'll name you Goggin. You are coming to make tea with me. Come on, Goggin. You fucking chicken penguin. Boro. Boro? I found Goggin, the chicken penguin. Look at his gooby ass. I love this guy. All right, Goggin, get out of here. Ah, hello, miss. You've decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am in understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we're going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at the Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Highlight mode. Hold space to highlight the current location of other characters and key items in the clearing. Nice. What is dog music? What is cow music? Hey, yo, the cow knows where it's at. Can I zoom out a little bit? Wait, yo, Boro kind of got like a pad here, you know? Like you're at the bar, you come home and your man's lives in this? It's a little open concept for my liking, but you know what I mean? He brings you up here, he's like, yo, what are you doing later? You know what I'm saying? It's got a sliding ladder, but no library. A man of class, and the most beautiful bridge I've ever seen, actually. That's a really nice bridge. All about gardening. Okay, stealing from Boro is probably not the best idea. Not on our first day. Oh! What does this do? Hold down to pour water. I should probably not be touching some of this stuff yet. Boro, I've fucked up your beautiful home. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of wonderful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. You see the basket that is right here? Go ahead, pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you need to entirely fill the basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves just like that. I've used up all the tea bushes that are in front of our shop. You can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying? Then please come speak with me. Basket. Where's basket? Onward! Okay. Easy. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss next steps. You've set the leaves out to dry, and it would be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they've fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do is a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us. Oh, shit. Right now, though, all we needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then when your watering can's stashed, come and meet me outside the garden. If you just stash an item, this will move it into your pocket. It could be used with an item is in your hand or when the item is on the ground in front of you. Watering can. Oh. Open a pocket, press 1, 2, 3, or 4 to retrieve blah, blah, blah. Oh. Okay, I've got the tea basket in one. Give. Stash. Give. No. Give. Stash. Cool. Watering can. Now, where did Boro wish to meet me? Hello, Boro. Before we begin, again, Boro suggests that you please stash your watering can. We'll come back to the watering can in just a moment. Nah. Welcome to the garden. Here's where Burrow likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we're already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please, imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is a miracle of life. Here, I'll give you a seed for more blue ferns, so you can try it for yourself. Of course, you could be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Oro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. A line. If it starts here... I don't think that's how you become a gardener. I don't believe you find land and just shove seeds. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Oro, I've done it. I finished making the eggplant. Fantastic. The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now's the time to be retrieving it. Please, take the watering can to any spigot connected to the water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please do come speak to me again. Okay. If you say so. Hold to fill the watering can. It solves pumpkins all over again. You know, as a person that doesn't normally play games like this though, I kind of get it. Like, I kind of get it. This isn't what I would normally play on a daily basis. That being said, I get it. This is kind of nice. Just to like chill and fucking water some goddamn tea. But I'm rich in Disney. Your Disney people have been eating pumpkins for 100 days and they're all just praying for the day you feed them something else. It's just my opinion, though. Hello, little seed. What? Are you good? What the? Boro, what did I do? Aha! You have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. In this way, you could be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Good news, I watered it twice. Oh. Oh. Yo. It produced so many. Boro. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let us move on to the next step. Oh my god, how many steps are there? Is this going to be written down anywhere? I feel like if I was Alta, I would respond with, oh my god, how many steps are there? Mainly because I'm still trying to become the fighter, the best fighter in the world, and you have me doing free work. Aha! Do not be alarmed, miss. We are down to the last several dozen steps in the process. Are you serious? No, this was a joke. Boro was joking. We really aren't too terribly far off. Please, I would beg your patience. I know this is being a lot, but I am certain you will handle it admirably. Can you guess what we will be making after small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids? God damn it, it's an option. I have to go with it. That is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you use the line pattern to make a small hybrid? Well, if you make a large hybrid, we instead use the triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is entirely a new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make a new triangular pattern. Once you've made a very large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get seeds. Go ahead and try it. Please tell me when you picked a fresh fruit from a plant. I hate you, Boros. I hate you. My dear Watson. A triangle. A triangle. We're trying to make a triangle. Nice. Oh, my seeds. What have I done? Okay, give me this. Give me the seeds. Stash the seeds. Stash. Watering can. Water. I already had water, but let's see what we get here. What the? It's so pretty. Stash. Seeds. Seed fruit. Boro, I'm a legendary fighter and I cannot reach. Oh, I can only grab one fruit at a time. By golly, Boro, I've done it. I did it. I made fruit. Wonderful. Miss, you have excelled at gardening. Truly, you have. The fruit you've made is called Chip Chip. And we'll be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids, small hybrids, and that can be made using these patterns. Field guide. Here, I'll be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You also learn more about fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding these attributes to these fruits will be quite useful when making tea. Yes? Okay. That's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, why not? It is begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening. Is it time to make the tea? Come, let's go inside. I will explain the tea machine to you. I don't know if it's just me or that I don't play these games that often. This is a very long tutorial. I guess when it comes to other games, I'm used to just kind of shoving my head into it. Ooh, a pink flower seed. Small hybrid. Magtails. Phillips? I don't know what the fuck that is. Sunset trebles. Blue Prumba. And large hybrids. Hook pod fern. Chip plant. I'm making up words. There's no way. Weeping Riedel is Azzy's flower. Alright. To the tea machine. Boros. Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you have been on. I've turned into a seed, Boros. You're talking to tea. This is all your imagination. I do not exist. Boros, you've been lost in the forest for decades. We miss you back at the village. But now, here you are, talking to a giant seed, thinking I'm a fighter to take over the world. Boros, what's happened to you? Are you okay, Boros? Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Ha! Goodness, no. Tea making will crush the mind. It will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break. Just let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. No, I just want to get on with it. Of course. I am understanding completely. You are quite pressed for time. Therefore, let us now discuss how to make tea. Behold, the tea machine. Seems very complex. Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. It is user-friendly, miss. Did you not even know? But for your convenience, I will add a few pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. It will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Ah, of course. I'm completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they will all be written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot. I'll move on to the next step when you're done. You know, I'll give you this. Back to some dog music. Wait, how do you... Oh, that mutes it. Maybe I don't know what that does. That being said, if I went to a tea shop and they had this to make my tea, I'd feel more confident about my tea. Hey, Boro? Ah. Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit and reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Oh. Hey, yo! This thing is everywhere! Aha! Now that is some steaming hot water. You are doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Boro's instructions helpful? Or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? You know what? We'll follow the guide. Of course. More than happy to. Next, you'll rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Take the valve, and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then you toss any item into the infuser, any item at all. This is, of course, where you will be placing a T-ball or chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. Well, I don't want to... Oh, chip. There you go. Oh, Boro, that's all I had. Well, wait, no, I have another one. And a C? I'm not gonna lie to you, Boro. I'm really just throwing everything I can in there. Put a T-ball and a chip fruit in the infuser. I never grabbed my T-balls. And also, now there's seeds in there. You know what? Who doesn't like some tea with a little bit of crunch? Well done. The water will be changing color once you have added your T-ball. Okay, one more valve to kick, and then we will be moved into our final step. The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb. The pyramid? Next up will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it into the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour tea into the cup. And that's it. You're having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. You know, honestly, when you found me in the middle of the woods and brought me here, I didn't think that this was, the whole process, the tea. This is definitely a lot more complex than I thought. Do you go here? Oh. I finally drink my tea. I've done it.
What I say has wronged me. I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But bizarrely, my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old. My father came home from work, and he sat us down and told us that his job didn't exist anymore. We were going to move homes again. I was going to say goodbye to everything again. And it's like, he lost his job. That's what I remember. That he was weak. Why should I have to change my whole life around because he was too weak to hold on to something?
Hey, yo, give your
That's how
dad
I
a
felt at the
break.
time. Then, years later, I learned it actually hadn't been his fault at all.
Yeah.
It was something totally outside of his control. So in theory, I should have been able to forgive him and move on, right? But I just... I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't. It was like the anger had dug trenches in my chest. There was nothing I could do. There was no amount of rational explanation that would get it to budge. I still feel that anger. Even now. I don't understand why.
Hey, yo, Alta, you gotta give yourself a break, dog. You're gonna go crazy, man. Tea flavors. Different flavors of tea will invoke different thoughts from Alta. When she sits down to drink, the above sticker will be printed in the field guide next to any fruit that Alta has offered her thoughts on. Tea leaves are not required when making tea for Alta. I'll drink this tea now, up by my fireplace. I guess tea does go bad.
Who would I say has wronged me? I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But bizarrely, my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14
Oh, okay.
years
We've already heard this. Sorry, Alta. Yo, stories have only one emotional trigger per story. Anything past that, and the trigger is not the same. I hope you understand. Oh, my clean ones come out here. Okay, let's try and keep... What are you? Pink seeds. Pink seeds. How did I do this again? I need fruit. Boro, I've baked us some new tea. This one's Azzy flavor. It's so pretty. But where do I want to drink my tea? It's a nice view. Yeah, it's nice. Instead of wondering like, oh, should I push? Do I not push in hero shooters? Or what key should I do? What route would I do? Instead, simply, where will I drink my tea? Where, oh where, should I enjoy the world's finest pink Azzy fruit tea? By the window side? Or by the fireplace? In a recliner? Or on a couch? I believe a window would suit me well. Staring off into the forest.
I don't think I have a best friend. Do I? The closest is probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young.
The
I didn't
sword.
like this guy. But he hung around the shop so often that at some point he just defaulted to being my friend.
I feel like we've all made a
One
friend
day,
that way.
he and I are hanging out.
Mainly at
and
work.
He says, "You know your dad's a loser, right?" Of course I thought my dad was a total loser. I thought he was weak and spineless. But for some reason, I just instinctively punched this kid right in the face.
Yeah, only I can call my dad a loser.
I hit him again, there on the ground, and he tried to kick back. But I held him down and hit him, and then...
Jesus Christ.
And then a bit later, my dad lost his job. And we had to move. And I never saw that kid again. After we moved, I remember the very first thing I did was sign up for boxing classes.
You know, I'm starting to get the feeling that she was the problem, not her father. Just a thought, not trying to be rude, just trying to be honest. I'm taking the simple approach. What is the swirly again? Okay, so the swirly is just a simple flower surrounded by 2 blue flowers, and then maybe surrounded by something else. Okay. I can figure this out. A simple flower surrounded by 2 blue ones. That's not correct. Wait, you'll mess up my formation. Sir, I need you to move. Sir. Maybe it won't. It didn't. Nice. Though, I'll have to use that for another experiment. So that's the hybrid. So the next one would be... I'm not used to controls like this. Okay. It's a blue one surrounded by pink ones. Oh. Need more water. Thank you. What kind of seeds does this give me? Blue. Pink. Same here, I'm assuming. What would sunset ones be? Okay, I can also do a pink surrounded by blue and a blue surrounded by pink. In a triangle formation. Yes. So pink surrounded by blue. And blue surrounded by pink. I'm getting more into this than I thought I would. Sheesh! She's huge! What are those? Gimme. Beets. And what did you make? Up. Up, up. Up. Any more water? Here you go. Any more of those puffy pods you have? The art of gardening is one you can't even imagine to start to understand. I've been here decades, even. Wondering how. How does one make sunset trebles? There are plenty of other demos to try, but these sunset trebles must be made. You've certainly been here a while. This game is gonna destroy you mentally, not because it's hard, just because you can't figure stuff out. Probably. But I'll give you this. It was quite a surprise how much I've liked and enjoyed this demo. Nice. Kick the water down. Come to the infusion. Let's do Azzy fruit first. Well, I don't know if I did Azzy fruit or not. I don't know if that was the pink drink I drank earlier. We'll do puff pods. Let me go get my tea leaves. Nice. Also, it makes 2 of them. 1 tea leaf. Why are you not changing colors? Was it 2 tea leaves? Does anyone remember how many tea leaves? No, it had to be 1. I want this for my tea. IRL. It was 2 tea leaves. No, it wasn't. Why do you resemble the same color I'm used to drinking? Maybe you are. Maybe I ruined the recipe. We'll never know until I taste test it, though. Yeah, if I went to a tea shop and they had this, I'm drinking there every day. No, that's definitely not pink. I may be colorblind, but that seems darker. What are you, my good friend? What a wondrous thing have I crafted. What have I came to digest?
I'm drinking this tea, and these feelings are rushing into my mind. Feelings of, like, it's as though I've won a tournament. And rather than immediately going back to training like I usually do, all I want right now is to relax and celebrate a success.
I've made marijuana tea, I see.
Do nothing. Go back home. Take it easy. Do nothing.
Alta, you're
I've never
high.
wanted that before.
I don't know what to tell you.
Weird.
But I have somehow drugged you,
So, like,
and I apologize.
what's the value of living that way? I mean, what do you get out of it? How do you know when it's enough? Because there's no indicator or... I don't understand it. I don't see what it's worth.
Okay, Alta, you're just taking shots at me now. I'm just saying. I'm just the player. I was just chilling, man. I just wanted to plant some things in my garden, you know? Okay, next recipe. How do I get rid of this? Boros, would you like some of this purpley pink tea before I get rid of it? What is happening to my face? That rope is too close to your face, ma'am. Now we make beet tea. Nope. There we go. Oop. Warm it up. Kick it down. Infusion. I mean, it'll need a tea ball, yes. But I haven't had this beet tea yet. New tea! I'll use the same cup. Ooh, that's a pretty color. I don't know if anyone has played it, but this gives me the Potion Shop game vibes too. Just more 3D. I haven't, but I know Soft has. Soft is... It's kind of funny. These games are Soft's thing. Like, Soft thrives in these games. I don't really play more competitive ones, but I have taken a liking to just this one specifically. You know what? I haven't sitting in this chair yet. Sitteth? I wish to gaze outside this window now. At my
Gross.
garden.
As soon as I drink this tea, my feet start hurting. Ew.
You've been poisoned.
My feet already hurt from climbing these ladders. I don't need more pain. Well, I mean, pain is fine by me. But it has to be good pain. I think I have an infinite tolerance for pain, as long as it's good. As long as it's the, you know, the correct kind. That's why everything in this forest has been so miserable. Because it keeps on feeling like bad pain. The wrong kind, and oh my god. I hope this turns out to be good pain.
It sounds
Please
like
let
I've
this
made the
be
worst
good
tea
pain.
ever.
Please.
I made tea so bad that the only story I got out of it was her complaining about how bad the tea was. Is that a dog? Oh, it's just a stereo. Well, I would have loved to finish your field guide, sir, but the sunset trebles have quite stumped me. The other one is 3 blue, blue to pink, pink to blue. Oh my god, it's 3 pink. It's 3 pink! Boros, by god, we figured it out! It's 3 motherfucking pink! We've done it, Boros! We've done it! Yes! I don't know what this accomplishes, but it finishes my journal. Now, I don't know if this demo has an end to it, but in my book, I have finished this demo. And also, I think I drank every kind of tea. I don't think mushrooms do anything yet. Or if I could cook them. Can I cook them? Alright, guys. I don't mean to drown this out any longer. But I gotta see if I can cook the mushrooms. It's just like... Come on. If I can cook the mushrooms, that's a whole new recipe we can make. Wait. I gotta get rid of this disgusting beet tea I made. I've just played few games that involve comp. It's nice to unwind something like this. Yeah. I can talk him into more crafting games. You know what, Soft? Maybe. It took 5 years to wear him down. Marvel Rivals and Overwatch probably did it mostly. I gotta see if I can cook the mushrooms. No, because the mushrooms are miscellaneous. Yeah, we'll try it. See what happens. I don't think they do anything. But I also haven't tried just drinking tea. Just normal tea leaves. Without anything. You never know. Might get a different result. You know, sometimes it's good to go back to the basics. You drink all these different kind of things, and sometimes a simple cup of tea is all you need. Where to sit, though? I think I've sat everywhere in this place. Is there another seat in here, maybe? No? Okay. We'll go back to this one. Regular old tea.
After I ran away from home, I spent a lot of my time in this one gym.
It's a different story.
I think the owner of the gym knew I'd run away, and he was just taking pity on me. Anyway, this guy thought mushrooms were a cure-all for, like, everything.
Mushrooms,
so
you
he'd
say?
always be cooking mushrooms in various ways and encouraging me to have some. I hated mushrooms. Hated them. But just the freedom of finally being on my own. I started to associate that freedom with mushrooms. Even now, tasting mushrooms in this tea, it gives me a feeling that I still hate, but...
It's crazy. I don't know how mushrooms got
I
in your
need
tea,
it
dude.
desperately.
It's wild. Boros, I've mastered the art of tea. Thank you for letting me come to your shop and waste tons of material. People on the infuser, as well as whatever fruits and ingredients you want to add for flavor. The color of the water won't change until you add the tea ball. So you can add anything in there. Well, do I have another? So it doesn't have to be a kind of fruit or plant. You can mix it indefinitely. Do I have another tea ball? I have one last one. What's wrong with one more last one? Hey, guess what? What is it, Gogan? Update me on your adventures for the day. I need a drink, guys. I talk a lot. Hey, the narration kind of reminds me of the Edith Finch. I don't remember that. Already whenever I caught pretty peacocks. How many pets are you gathering today, Soft? True, one of the few games that made me cry. A friend recommended it to me a while ago. Too many. I mean, if you guys want to do, like, Dark Waters or something. I just need to try out these other mushrooms real quick. just real quick. This will be my last one. Yeah, I'm gonna download it now. Wait, which one are we trying? Do 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 do. Grab my cup. Do do do. Try a different cup. Do do boom boom boom. Put it down. Pour my tea. Call it a day. So this is the gift shrooms. Can I drink it here? No. I want an option to drink it outside windows and stuff eventually. Maybe one day. Back on my couch in my fireplace, though, will be sufficing for today.
After I ran away from home, I spent a lot of my time in this one gym. I think the owner of the gym knew I'd run away, and he was just taking pity on me.
It's the same one. All right. Well, I can assume I've beaten this game. And Boro, I thank you for welcoming me into your shop. I've enjoyed my time. That Boro, I leave you a picture of both yourself and your wonderful place. Boro, good day. And thank you for your kind words and encouragement. That being said, Boro, before I leave, I have bad news. I will be taking Goggin with me. On to the next game. I need him. You see, Boro, Goggin is my trusty companion. I had lost him several years ago in my adventures while fighting multiple fighters in the Colosseum, and I assume he ran away. But he has come back to me. We must try more demos together. Boro, you must understand. Goggin is not no toy. This penguin is a very dangerous man. Some say he's terrible at platformers, but an excellent shot. Come on, Goggin. On to the next game.